Hello, my beautiful souls. The Awakened Dreamer here to give you your daily tarot reading for Sunday, the 23rd of January, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me as I'm in my comfy Good Vibe sweatshirt. And I do want to remind you, as always, general daily read for all 12 signs for the collective. So just take what resonates and do not stress over what doesn't. All right? I just heard naturally. And so the message overall for this Sunday is I need peace. I need peace. Let's aim on down and pull some cards. Alrighty, naturally we have some background noise taking place in this I need peace reading, but we're going to begin by pulling a message or two, an overall focus, if you will, from the Energy Oracle deck. All tied up. Alright, makes sense. There's a situation where you feel a bit restricted, feeling as if there's just no peace in it, or just not enough, where it's hard to maintain or just succeed at feeling peaceful. All right, horrible, horrible wording. But the point is, you feel restricted in a lot of ways, and it's just certain people in that situation feel like they don't understand what peace is, right? And you're going to be reminded throughout this day, just because you're sitting still, just because you're not sort of really loud, doesn't mean your energy isn't lacking peace. Wow, excuse me as I struggle. You're going to find that energies truly affect you throughout this day. And you might even be dealing naturally with a loud environment for one reason or another. All right? We don't need to name the types of situations that it could be. You can fill in the blank as to which one it would be for you. But let's continue and pull a tarot card for each quarter of the day, briefly speak upon those, and then clear it out and pull a layered spread, if you will. We're going to pull from the Mermaid Tarot. Bear with me. I'm being messed with right now spiritually. You might find that that is part of why you can't feel 100% peaceful throughout this day, or what's been stressful for you recently. Interesting, that's now coming through. What's been stressful for you recently? And why has it been so stressful? It feels like a day where you kind of want the chance to recover. I'm not taking these. I just heard peace is a must. Let's just relax. Let's just relax. All right. Interesting. These are for the second half of the day. I'm going to pull the last one right from the top of the deck, which is actually for the first quarter. Okay, so we're beginning the day and spread with the Two of Wands. So you begin the Sunday longing for more. You begin the Sunday realizing that there's a better location for you. If it's a job, if it's a living situation, if it's um, just a place where you have been for a bit. I don't know why that's coming out. Um, you're just going to find that where you're at is not working for you, okay? Or it's just a lot more needs to be obtained to feel peaceful. You're understanding at the beginning of the day, right from the start, that you just long for so much peace and recovery. And people and energies, the noise, everything needs to calm down. It just feels like it starts quite quick to begin this Sunday. Um, Not the most peaceful Sunday, but one where you desire it nonetheless. Seven of Pentacles to make your way to wrap up the first half of the day. Putting in your work, putting in the work, doing what you have to work on a business, a project, a hobby, maybe just going to your job if you work on a Sunday, or just thinking about your work or giving birth to something new in a lot of ways. Okay, this could be naturally thinking about giving birth, making to a change, uh, switch up in one way, shape, or form to avoid or eliminate a noisy, chaotic situation, or a situation that's not ideal, or a situation where you can't feel as peaceful as you'd like. Five of Swords. I heard some of which need to move to a new state. Okay. With the Five of Swords to begin the second half of the day, naturally there's just this level of conflict in this environment. You could feel very conflicted in your mind, very stressed in your own mind. There does feel like a sense of very cold energy in your midst at this point in the day, this third quarter. Bear with me, it's a very difficult energy to read. But to wrap up the day, you're going to have the Five of Wands, so the number 55 coming out. A push to change, a push to accept that a change will need to take place moving forward, to feel less chaotic in more than one way. But spirit numbers, angel numbers will take place throughout this day in general. But with the Five of Wands, you do find that thing, it feels like a never ending battle to be peaceful. It feels like a never ending battle to wrap up this day in a stress free manner. Wow. Bear with me. There's a lot affecting my energy right now purposely, and underlining focus on whether or not you love where you're at. We're going to begin with just the one. We have the Magician, okay? Magician. A push to manifest a change you desire, a push to manifest peace, to be the peace in a situation, but it doesn't feel like that's enough. With the Queen of Swords, somebody in your midst is quite feisty. Somebody is a bit too stern and uptight and views things in such a negative manner. And if you're empathic, you're picking up on that for sure. But it does feel like, as well, on a completely separate message and note for this card, we're being pushed to each individually take on this Queen of Swords mindset and pair that with this Magician way of being. What do you want to manifest? What do you want to change? And what needs to be released? Who needs to be released to feel more peaceful, to feel more royal for some of you? Put your armor on, because it does feel like a Sunday where you need to protect the inner peace, or just protect what you've been working towards, I feel the need to say. But with the Queen of Cups, it's a day where naturally you're feeling in touch with your feminine side. There's two females in your midst, I feel the need to say. One's more emotional, one's feisty. But a push to ask yourself how your emotions will benefit you moving forward when it comes to your manifestation skills, your magician skills, and how they will hinder you, excuse me. All right? To remember that the stars will align for you in your favor moving forward, but not if you hold on to a situation that's going to make it so damn difficult to feel peaceful moving forward. It's one of those situations, I feel, for a lot of you, where some days it's peaceful, some days it's not. But do the peaceful days make up for the not so comfortable ones? All right, a lot to ask yourself. But with Justice coming out, a push to balance oneself out within, so you can feel less uncomfortable, so you can manifest the best. All right, so you can see what you desire as far as change come to be. It just feels like you're being reminded at certain points throughout the day that justice is on your side, or will be coming into your life, pouring into your situation as soon as you step up and do what's right for you. All right. You may even feel a level of justice is going to start to come to be moving forward when it comes to a conflict that was in that situation not too long ago. Anyways, just keep swimming and doing what you know you need to do. All right, separate yourself when need be throughout this Sunday. But with the Six of Wands, I need to remember that you're in the spotlight because you have the better of the energy in that situation, or at least you have the ability to recover and fix your energy, unlike somebody else in your midst. All right, the Hanged Man, naturally, you need to either adjust your perspective, or you're just reminded you're stuck in the situation for the time being, or it leaves you feeling that way. But you're only restricted for as long as you allow it, all right? For some of you, it's you understanding this needs to stay put, or I need to stay put for the time being. But when the time comes, when the opportunity arrives, or I feel it's destined to change, I'm gone, all right? I'm switching it up, all right? I deserve the peace. I deserve the tranquility. And it'll be better this time around, or it will be just different if it feels quite connected or similar or full circle when it comes to a past choice or decision. With the Queen of Pentacles, you're being reminded to take on this sort of serene way of being once again, and just to enjoy what you're presenting, what you're developing, you're creating throughout this day. and not to allow the energies or that situation or the lack of peace to affect what you develop, what you create, because it feels like a masterpiece in the making. With the Hermit, naturally step away and just be within your own energy. Uh, be the own, be your own light in your situation, but that calming light, if you will. All right. With the Eight of Swords, naturally just feeling, this is like the same energy here, feeling like there's no way out at times, or feeling as if it gets the best of you, feeling as if just people need to relax once again, but all the meanwhile, you're just going to need to expect to feel a little bit emotional throughout this day due to the energies you're picking up on, or just the lack of peace, the noise, however it works for you. Sleep won't be very easy to achieve for one reason or another. If that's you trying to nap throughout the day, or are you just trying to sleep at the end or sleep in at the beginning of the Sunday? Um, with the Ace of Swords, a push to put a sword in what no longer works for you. All right, or to mentally and emotionally prepare for what no longer works for you to come to an end. All right, Spirit in the universe wants what's best at this point, and it almost feels like once you separate yourself from the situation, you'll see things just fall into place a little bit easier in areas that feel a bit stuck. It could be causing a level of blockage or just feeling like a heavy burden in a lot of ways. But with the Fool card being pushed to take a leap of faith towards your level of justice, balance, and more peace, of course, serenity, and towards being in the spotlight, you're going to find that a leap of faith you took a while back is putting you in the spotlight as well, and that's not where you're going to feel inclined to focus per se throughout the day, but it's like you're reminded that's working out for you. A push to focus on what's working for you throughout this day, while balancing that out with thinking about what needs to change. All right, to be completely honest with oneself, a reminder that soon enough things will fall into place and you'll find that ideal spot for you, that ideal situation. But it just feels like all the meanwhile it's reminding you a lot of the past, a lot of what didn't work for you once upon a time, but you may have settled for more so when you were less mature or just in a different spot in your life. And to remember that at the end of this Sunday, you deserve your inner peace, you deserve your tranquility, your serenity, regardless of other energies, situations, opinions that may flow in moving forward, and that this is a day where you may struggle to acquire that peace, but you deserve it nonetheless. So, what needs to change moving forward? Just remember to stick within your own energy for the majority of which, and just do your best. That's all you can expect from yourself. All right? So, I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope you have the most amazing Sunday, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye.